Okay. After, I don't know, fucking so much of my day yesterday to put together this podcast, it's literally so fucking easy, but because I had zero experience, I was trying to figure out every little detail like it had to be perfect, when in reality I could have just had a fucking microphone hooked up to my fucking computer. But you know, such is life, and now I have this little audio interface thing that makes me sound like I'm in a fucking studio. So I win, really. We all win because you get to listen to me. Are you excited about that? Tell me you're excited about that. All right. I don't know how well this is going to work out with my voice and swallowing and all the saliva and shit. So hopefully that doesn't become a problem. So welcome to episode 0. My friend Sherry told me I should call it episode 0 of, and yesterday I came up with a name. Well, not yesterday. Today I came up with a name for the podcast, and I just literally got on the microphone and decided, all right, this is the name of it. And I went through all these names like Jen Talk Shit, Jenny from the Brock, because I'm from Brockton, Massachusetts, and you know, it's a play on Jenny from the Block. You know, I just fucking go with it. But I decided no on that one. No one talks shit. I mean, that's what I do. And if people who know me know that's what I do. And then I was asking people their opinions and nothing hit me. And then today I was like, oh my God, I'm going to call it Don't Get Offended, because that's the story of my life. Everything I say is offensive for some fucking reason because people are pussies. No, it's not because, it's because I say offensive shit, or it's because I just have no tact. I'm just too blunt. I'm just too aggressive. And I don't think before I say things, and I often put my foot in my mouth. And that's just the way I've been my whole life. And now I'm 36 and I'm like, well, might as well embrace it. So that's what we're doing today. We're embracing this foot in my mouth behavior. So this is completely off the rip, if you will. I have nothing written down. I just got inspired to name it Don't Get Offended. And I jumped up and hooked everything up, and we're on air, and here we are. Thank you. Please hold your applause. That's what investing in an audio interface is. You get to get an imaginary audience. This whole system I got on Amazon for like $180. So I could have got a microphone for $20 or on Craigslist for $5. But you know, this is what I did, and this is what I always do. I'm impulsive and I don't think things through. Story of my life. That's how I broke my leg when I was 14, because I thought it would be a good idea to jump out of a tree that was 40 feet in the air when I was the overweight kid in class. And I did that, so random side note on my life. So today, episode 0 of Don't Get Offended on, what's today? Tuesday, July 9th, 2019 at 11:50 California time. Is that called Pacific Coast? Okay. Pacific Coast time. Good job, Jen. I'm going to hold off on pressing that applause button every time I say something that I feel like I deserve an applause for. Because otherwise this whole podcast would be a background of applause, because everything I say deserves applause. All right. Well, let's hope this grows into someone sitting next to me and saying something with me or talking with me. All right, so yeah, back to what I was saying. Oh my God, I shouldn't have drank coffee on an empty stomach. I don't know why I said coffee. I just lied, because it's not coffee. It's an energy drink, but I didn't want to say energy drink. I drank an energy drink on an empty stomach. And so I thought, so I put it, all right, stand by while I put my brain together. All right, you guys still there? All right. My audience of 2, you guys still listening? All right, thank you. Thank you, audience member A and audience member B. Thank you, guys. So I thought I would start off today's episode with this longest intro ever, but about childhood crushes, or not even childhood, just crushes in general that you've had since childhood, I guess, or not, you know what I'm trying to say. Crushes that through the decades of your life, and how they seem to always be the same type of people, whether you're 5 years old or whether you're 35 years old. So, I put a poll on my Instagram, and I was like, do you guys think I should do a podcast? And my 4 friends were like, yes, bitch, do a podcast. And then this dickwad that I used to have a fucking hard crush on voted no. And I was like, this motherfucker really voted no. I will find you and I will strangle you. I won't do that. That's hypothetical, okay? I would never do that. I don't want to be charged with assault. This is all like in my head, what I imagine myself doing. So then I thought, well, perfect opportunity to make this podcast about crushes, because how fucking perfect is that? That every time you have a crush on someone, they let you down. Every time you think, because crushes are really not about the person you have a crush on. They're about you, your own insecurities, and what you think you deserve. All right, we need this. Because how true is that? If you don't agree with that, you can go fuck yourself. No, don't get offended, okay? Don't get offended. But wake up, people. Even I would have crushes, and this is how mental I am, or the way I think. And I realize the layers of this is fucked up. I'm very aware. So let me explain, but I understand that in my own way, I was also being fucked up, even though nothing, I was also being fucked up. But my very first crush I can remember in elementary school, his name was Anthony Putniano. I will remember that name to the day I die. And I picked guys that I assumed nobody else would like, so that I could have a crush on them and I would be the only one that had the crush on them. But I mean, how twisted is that? How rude is that? How offensive is that? Because little did I know, Anthony Putniano was fucking awesome. He was funny. He was nice. And literally everybody had a crush on him. And I thought I was fucking on my own with that one. And then, of course, he dated my friend. And then I had a crush on another kid, and then he dated my friend. So that's just the way it went. So anyways, I just want to throw his name out there. He's not a example of having a crush on my own insecurities. It was just the fact that I thought I would like someone that no one else would like. And I don't know, whatever. We've all done it, okay? But as an adult, or as a woman in her 20s or late teens and 20s into college and all that, after college, I would like guys that had zero interest in me. Like, am I dumb? Am I fucking dumb? I mean, here's the button for yes. Am I dumb? No, here's the one for no. No, Jen, you're not dumb. You're just learning and growing. And yes, you're 36 years old and you're just realizing that you're learning and growing now at 36. I mean, what a better time to learn. I was talking to my girl yesterday and we were like, wait, how many years have we spent sleeping? How many years? And then she was like, 12? And then she's like, that can't be right. And I'm like, 12 years? That can't be right. And then, of course, we stopped texting and individually Googled the information and then got back to the message and was like, yeah, that's right. That's right. We've been sleeping for 12 years. And her and I we met in college and we slept a lot in college. Like, we were talking about how 9/11 happened and we were like, oh, wow, they hit the buildings. let's take a nap. Like, that's how fucking lazy or depressed we were that we didn't even realize the fucking world was falling apart. That we were like, well, no, classes were canceled, so we can go take a nap. No, there's airplanes in the fucking towers, Jen and Sherry. Wake up. We're like, we'll wake up in 4 hours. Oh, my God. Anyways, yeah, so we've been sleeping. So back to the point, we slept a third of our lives. So really, we decided that we're 24 years old. So if we've slept for 12 years, we're really only 24. And we've had a lot done. We've accomplished a lot in 24 years. And if we're 24, then we really can't be that upset with ourselves for not having everything figured out. Because we're in our 20s, you know? We don't know anything when you're in your 20s. And when you're in your 20s, you're really in your teens and you're really like 10. So it's okay, guys. Time is an illusion. So I once had a crush on this kid in college. I won't put his name out there. I just want you to see the pattern of my behavior. I once had a crush on this kid in college, and he was a friend, but I liked, obviously. He's just a friend until I can get him to realize how much he loves me, which they never do because the guys I have crushes on don't like me back. There's no crying button here, guys. The guys I have crushes on don't like me back. I'm going to go back and listen to this and be like, your voice is like, are you making out with the microphone, Jen? So speaking of making out, I would go hang out with him in his room. And it was a thing in college, so it wasn't like, oh, you go into his room. Like, that really didn't mean anything. But when you have a crush on someone, every little thing means something. Okay? And I remember this day because I am so I have secondhand embarrassment still. And I'm 24. We were hanging out, and I decided he obviously wants me to kiss him if he's sitting 12 feet across from me. I mean, why are you sitting in the corner of the room if you don't want me to come over and kiss you? What are you doing? Why are you wearing basketball shorts and a no t-shirt if you don't want me to come over and kiss you? Obviously, that's what you want me to do. So I fucking tried to kiss this kid. I'm telling you this, I can't. And he fucking smushed my face. Oh, I mean, full on saliva on his palm. Pushed my face away from his. Oh my God, Jen. And I was like, oh, he just must not have realized what I was doing, so let me try again. Granted, I was very high. I smoked and I was stoned, but that is not a reason. That's not a reason, but it is a reason why I thought it would be fucking great idea to try one more time. And it is. Oh my God, I cannot. I cannot. He knows who he is. He won't be listening to this. I mean, maybe he will, who knows, but oh, that was fucking horrible. Horrible. Let's have a moment of silence for that one, for 19-year-old Jen. Oh, Jenny. Oh, what were you doing? Why? It's not the first time I've done things to embarrass myself. I once had a guy that I had a crush on. Oh, God, tell my friend that her problem is that when she starts talking, she gets nervous and then she keeps talking and saying all the wrong things. And I'm like, oh, yeah, thank you, Captain fucking Obvious. And why the fuck is he telling you that? Does he like you now? So now it's another crush who's going to like my friend instead? Fuck this shit. So that's my experiences with crushes up until I started following this woman literally like 45 minutes ago. And I say literally is the new term, literally meaning metaphorically. Over the past 10 years, it's turned into a different word. So when I say literally, I do not mean literally in the literal sense. I started following this woman on Instagram, and her quote said, next time you think you're being nice, replace the word nice with thirsty, and then ask yourself, why am I being thirsty? And I was like, she took my whole life away. She gave me my life back with that one quote. I was like, I deleted like all conversations with this guy I had a huge crush on, who clearly is not into me as well, but any little hint of being nice made me think that he was. And now I'm like, wow, Jen. Wow. What's the word I'm looking for? The lessons that you keep learning repeatedly will keep coming back into your life until you've learned them. And that's true. That is the case. I've been at this. Oh my God, my phone's on. My phone is never on, ever. So of course it would be on right now. And my friend Mike is texting me, who will literally text me, like, I'm going to read it now because it probably says something dumb. Oh, no. It doesn't say something dumb, but he'll just text like, fuck off, Jen. Send me nudes. Go fuck yourself. You know, loving things that your friends send you through text. So I just had to shut it off silent so you guys don't hear that. He's asking me if I'm going to his birthday, so I can just be like, no, I'm going to Alaska. And then he's going to be like, you're dead to me. Goodbye forever. That's his favorite thing to say. All right. Well, you know, I think that I've gone on a rant, and let me know if you like me. Let me know if you want more. And, I mean, whether you do or don't, I'll be having more. And this was just episode 0. I just wanted to touch on crushes because I just wanted to see how how my voice went over on this podcast, and how much I could actually go on talking without stopping. And clearly I'm not bad at it. I'm really not. So just imagine the places we'll go. So, yeah, that's it for Don't Get Offended. We were all over the place. There was really no point, as there is no point to this podcast, but for you to just listen to me talk shit and A, relate, B, not relate, or C, get offended, you know? And then you could email me and tell me how offensive and rude I am, or how much you love me and you want me to talk about something else. So whatever the case may be, yeah, that's it for today, folks. And thanks for joining. Audience member A and B, maybe C. Thank you, guys. It's been real. It's been fun. I appreciate all of you. Both of you. Goodbye.